We zijn weer terug in chapter 5. Geland op een ijsvloer. Signs.
They stood silently, catching their breath. The sky was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet
Ja, we
as
zijn
they
in een
gazed across the
sneeuwland.
snowy terrain.
Ja. Hoe dan?
Maar de plek waar we nu staan lijkt op oma's huis.
Ja.
Ja.
Maar misschien in de tijd
Reist. Ja. Nee, we kunnen niet meer terug, dat is wel duidelijk. Follow me. Maar dit lijkt inderdaad op dezelfde plek. Ah, de
Luca had
walkie-talkie.
almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Keur.
Luca looked at Iggy
Dit is
with
die man die...
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
Hugh Van Horns.
Luca
Hij kent
winced,
onze moeder.
shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
Ik kan hier verder nergens heen. Dan gaan we naar beneden. Wat is dit voor een deksel?
Heksel.
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. Two faint seams were visible along the surface.
Daar lijkt het wel op. Maar we kunnen er niks mee. Ah, de mannen in de pakken. En dit is het Beacon Pines bord.
Ja.
Deze mannen werken voor Mr. Kerr. Deze mannen werken voor Mr. Kerr. Die zijn in een soort van alternate reality. Those gotta go. Ik kan daar niks. Oké. Kunnen we hier wat pakken om te gooien? Nee. Die manhole cover. Nee. Huh? Nee. Kun je iets uit onze backpack pakken? Nee, het zijn gewoon die woorden. Ik kan daar ook niet heen. Hij zegt chuck things. Kan ik hem daar niet naartoe gooien? Nee. Ah, hier. Ik kan die uit de bosjes pakken. Oh, sneeuw. Ach, Beacon Pines.
The boys stared in disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to
Toen hebben wij
Beacon
een tijdreisje
Pines."
gemaakt.
Of
Of?
Beacon Pines is al die jaren al een vereiste stad. En die Perennial Harvest Company heeft de stad volledig nagebouwd in een wereld waar geen ijstijd is. Om mensen te doen geloven dat ze in Beacon Pines zijn. Terwijl dat niet zo is.
Oké, dat kan ook.
Ik kijk veel films.
Ja.
De source. Let's keep moving. Nou, daar gaan we. Kijk, dit is ook hetzelfde. Hier staan van die dingen. Ja. De rivier is bevroren.
Looking down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Swim run. Die man is ook weg hier. Hier
The
zijn
crunching of
crabs.
footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face
Huis.
twisted with
Ja, maar
confusion.
hier stond in ons dorp Perennial Harvest. Ja. I quit. Wat? En dan? Waar ga je heen? Niet opgeven, jongen. Hij gaat hier zitten aanstellen.
Luke appeared upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt. Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
En nu gaan ze hier slapen?
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
En dan?
Of is wij dan?
Bedankt.
Horen wij vrienden.
Hij is niet meer boos op ons.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Ja, precies. Hij was een
Wel
pestkop.
waar.
Iggy shrugged.
Misson.
Iggy now wept openly.
Hij is jaloers op ons.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve. Luca gave a warm chuckle.
Oh,
Iggy
inderdaad.
cleared his throat
Die neus
as he
horen.
wiped his eyes. Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
En toch hier in slaap vallen. Buiten in de sneeuw. Lijkt me toch niet heel verstandig.
Ik zou hem denken, ik ga
Luca's
nog eens
eyelids
binnen.
began to slowly
Yeah.
drift shut. That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more. The house smelled of warm bread.
Welk huis?
Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug.
Oh, hij droomt. Ja.
He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?" Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his
Ja, die
dreams,
doppelganger, die hebben we
still
al eerder
clad
gezien.
in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These
Us.
are child's memories, all
Dit
warm
is
and
ons
fuzzy.
geweten op een of andere manier.
You don't remember, do you? Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us. Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed,
Goeie dromen
listening to
weer.
his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. No, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped
Involved
forward.
in wat?
What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
Dat is waar.
I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this.
If I let Sharper get away with this. Die oude burgemeester.
Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's
Wat is er
going
aan de
on?
hand? Ja.
Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a
Buckaroo.
little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere. Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of.
Ja, business.
I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.
De
A figure
vleermuisvrouw.
approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation.
Deze heeft een staart.
Slowly raising one hand above Iggy,
Ja.
it snapped out
A
two
pin.
brisk raps on his head.
Hij heet echt een aapin, hè? Franse aap.
From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Een muis.
Muis in.
Whether it was the
Yeah.
calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower. Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
Ja. I'm talking on people's heads.
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
Scarfie Ja.
Ja, interesting choice of words, inderdaad. A friend. Net.
Iggy huffed with gratification. Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Okay.
Oké.
You might say that.
Ja, maar dan is muis. Ja.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off. Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented. Luca and Iggy
No,
turned
laat hem
around
maar
with
zien.
hope in their eyes. Nat took a deep breath in. Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Wat?
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
Time travel gate. Dit is wat ik zei.
Ja.
A cruel experiment. Dit is precies wat ik zei. Oh.
Fijn, hè?
Jij keek mij aan alsof ik de meest belachelijke theorie ooit had uitgevonden. Oh! Precies mijn theorie. Lekker hoor. Lekker.
Dus oma is onze moeder.
Ja.
Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably.
Dat is bijzonder.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
De source. Die zochten we.
Ja.
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably. He looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him. He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out.
Constateren dat zijn huis weg is.
Ja. Simply head west. En we komen een nieuwe chapter.
Chapter 6.
6.
Ja.
We waren net al bij 9. We zijn nu bij chapter 6. Maar ik moet zeggen, het bedenken van deze belachelijke theorie, die volledig klopt,
Ja.
respect voor
Punten
Toemus.
Ja, ja. Je bent een gek.
Sowieso. In de volgende video gaan we naar chapter 6 alweer. Maar dan op een andere manier. Ik ben benieuwd waar we gaan uitkomen.
Ik ook.
Graag tot dan.